GWHAT wins, they advance. If they lose, they're out, and Kuka advances. So this is a huge game for GWHAT.
So, does this game matter to XIMIX at all?
No.
Oh, so okay
So
then.
XIMIX, they get to play a spoiler, right? They're in fifth place with only 3 points.
Oh, so
So
this is for
they have
pride.
this is for pride, but this is more to decide if GWHAT advances or not. Basically, they can screw GWHAT if they win.
Should we do the team lineups then, Zeth?
Sure, sounds great. Would you like to start with the green, sir, or would you like to do GWHAT?
I'll do XIMIX. So XIMIX in the Northern Spawn here on Sea of Fortune, and the green team going to be running a Kremlin, Conqueror, Worcester, Salem, Hindenburg, Minotaur, Gearing, Daring, and Daring. What do you have for the red guys, Mr. Zeth?
Oh, you went fast. Jeez. You didn't even give me a chance to look at all the builds.
Oh,
You
I
were
did the
just
builds
talking about...
afterwards. I did the
Oh,
team lineups,
what?
then builds.
You're
Because like
weird.
you've
Okay.
got like 3 minutes to play around while ships are moving into position, which gives you all the time in the world to just go over the builds in detail, and then you can
Fine.
fly off to the deployments.
Be that way. See, okay, whatever. So let's take a look at opposing to the south. GWHAT, hoping to win this and assure that they will play next weekend. If they lose, they go home. Sad face. They are bringing a Daring that's heading towards the middle. Stalingrad that's heading towards the A side with a Venezia, Montana backing them up. And then on the other direction is a Daring in the lead with a radar Manitar, of course, heading towards the BC area. Going way wide is a Gearing, a Salem, and a Conqueror. Okay, you want to talk builds?
Sure, let's talk builds. I haven't seen anything particularly spicy apart from apparently the red team has a range mod Stalingrad with heavy AP.
Yes. How about a Worcester?
Yeah, let's have a look at the Worcester. Where is he? Where is he?
He's
There he
over
is.
north of A.
Demolition expert. I did see an IFHE Worcester in the previous game, and the
Mm-hmm.
only battleship he had to click on was a Schlieffen and a Kremlin. So he was at a
Mm-hmm.
net disadvantage by running his IFHE, I'm pretty sure, because you don't get any additional pen that matters on those ships. You just got your fire chance in half.
Right. I do want to mention that I mentioned this to my chat. I played Worcester yesterday, range mod, believe it or not, and just laughed because I dodged all the things and I could reach out and touch all the things. So it was hilarious because I was setting stuff ablaze. And I feel like in a tournament environment, if you're going to play Reload Worcester, that's really, really tough. You got to be up close, but also not so close that you get radared and slapped off the board.
There was a nice position I saw Rain running on Northern Waters. They brought a range mod Worcester in a smokescreen in the middle of the map, and that allowed them to farm out the Moskva parked above the northern island on the one line. Just apparently you get range from there, which is something I didn't even know.
Right? Let's
Right,
take a
right.
moment to.
Go ahead. Go ahead, sorry.
All right. I just want to take a moment to acknowledge who we are for those of you guys that are on both of our streams saying, who was this? So I'm Lord Zath. This is my voice. And then the other voice you were hearing is, of course, Painzer.
That's me. Daring in the middle
There you
here
go.
is kind of taking a bit of a battering, by the way. He got caught in a Minotaur radar and now he's being forced away, and it just doesn't look like a very pleasant time for him right now, does it?
No, and here's some Conqueror shells to, make him think more.
Yeah,
AP
luckily
in
it
the
was
barrels,
AP.
though. Yeah.
That's the one thing you want to see when like a Conqueror is shooting at you. Oh, it's AP. I don't care anymore. Because like one HE shell's like 3k sometimes. It's like, oh, that hurts.
Not only is it 3K, but it also breaks all the things.
Yeah. And then you get the extra 2 kilometer from the fire, so your concealment's terrible, and it just ends up being more suffering. It's like, oh, you thought you were out, you're not out.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Now we do have a smoke death snail heading its way from GWHAT to the south of C, but there's nothing for them to really farm. XIMIX
Uh,
though in A, look at Shadow Mordor,
oh,
just getting hammered,
suffering.
just getting
He's a, sh-
clocked.
he's a shadow of his former self.
Ah,
So that just want to point
Stalingrad
out.
continuing to shoot.
Oh,
Oh,
uh,
first kill. Whoa, Kremlin. Did you see that? Just completely zeroed him.
nope, I did
Someone
not.
just
Where
got
was he?
nuked. Oh, he was south of B, and the Kremlin just walked into B cap and said, "Be gone." Wow, what a shot.
Well, that's not what you want to happen to your Minotaurs, unfortunately. They are very squishy beasts. Unless I'm shooting at them, in which case they just take 0 damage.
Right. Or if you're playing them, you die suddenly.
Oh, yes, exactly, yes. There'll just be like one shell comes over an island that you didn't see because you're currently talking at Twitch chat, and then your ship just blows up. It's like, oh, okay then.
That happened yesterday when I played Brisbane. On this very map, actually. But, yeah, so this is going to be tough now for GWHAT to overcome. I mean, like we said, they need to win this game to play next weekend. And the Kremlin is shooting the Venezia now.
Oh, the Kremlin's just
At least
going
he
on a
was-
bloody adventure, isn't he?
Well, he's a Kremlin. He's just going to walk wherever he wants, you know? I mean,
Including through the middle of the map on full HP still. It's,
Yeah.
He does have to worry about conga line torpedoes from one of the 2 Darings at some point, I think, because he is like getting himself into some very narrow channels right now.
Yes, he is. And we've seen a lot of conga line daring torpedoes have an impact in this tournament so far.
Yeah, just ask the Mosca from the previous game.
Right? All right, well, Venezia is forced to back off against a Worcester gearing Death Snail. Might be a good time to make Inky. Too bad his smoke is not available. He used the ink to advance and not retreat. Oof.
Ah, well, this is where the legendary module would have came in handy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Kremlin salvo incoming. I mean, he's already dead.
Yeah, he's on a triple fire, no DCP available, no heal available.
That's what I mean. Like, he gone. Bye.
Well, that's 2 ships lost now, and down 1 cap. It's not looking very good
Well,
for GWAT's tournament. Ooh!
Ooh, conga line does the thing. Greek show just is exactly what you were talking about moments before. Somebody clip that, please. Somebody clips from this game. Wow.
Well, he had fun. This is the problem. When you park yourself in a very narrow channel and there's a daring on the enemy team, you have to be constantly aware of the danger of these conga line torps.
Dude, I have never seen a Kremlin die to a single torpedo salvo before. That was literally, he took every single one of those daring torpedoes.
They are very tasty. Very
That
tasty.
takes talent. That takes talent, guys. Wow. Meanwhile, I was fixing to mention, yesterday I saw 4 ships take on a Kremlin. It took 4 of them to take it down, and they lost 1 in the process.
Yeah,
And the rest of the map, by the way.
Very tanky beast, the Kremlin. Literally, its one job is to sit there and be a brick, and then occasionally punch you in the face with its quote-unquote poor long-range dispersion.
Yes.
It's only poor long-range dispersion when I play it, I swear. Everyone else, they just have snipers.
They pretty much do. Meanwhile, on the other side, we can see that that Frycom is continuing to just pump torpedoes into where he knows the Minotaur's chilling.
Yeah, he does have a daring screening with Hydroactive right now, so he's not going to be in the most danger. This Salem, on the other hand, might have issues because that is, in fact, a radar Salem, so even if he gets re-smoked by his friendly gearing, these torpedoes coming his way from the combination of the daring and the Minotaur are going to be a bit of an issue.
I think the bigger issue is the fact that he's just stuck out here. I mean, you've got a Conqueror that's looking at him, Minotaur looking at him, and a Hindenburg looking at him. And Shadow of Mordor does go down on the other side of the map.
It does.
But not before torpedoing the Stalingrad. Wow. This is turning out to be a colossal game. Both teams just punching.
Yeah, like I thought this was looking like a very cursed position originally, but now they've evened up the kill count. The Kremlin being removed from the board, it definitely is has been key because now they're being able to retake B. Like it doesn't matter that there's a daring in there. The Salem's like, oh, I'll radar you. Oh wait, there's a Montana walking my way. Yeah, no, okay, never mind. I'll let you can have it.
Definitely feels like that kill in the Kremlin just raised the morale of GWHAT significantly. And it almost feels like they gained that confidence back that they had lost earlier in the match. But that being said, Quackerdinker has... Quackerdinker? Absolutely... What is he doing? He's walking out of the smoke with his radar going.
I think he's looking for the Minotaur kill.
He sees the Minotaur, yeah, he sees the Minotaur. And he gets it.
And now he just feels like, all right, I'm going back to my smoke now, bye.
Right? And he's gonna Homer Simpson back into the bushes. Meanwhile, on the other side, we've got the Montana that just says, "Hello, Mr. Salem. How are you today?" And Thurnbank Stalingrad gets into the same channel where the Kremlin died. He wants to join his comrade from
Oof.
the other team.
Big shot through the Salem's bow from the Montana. Does not get the kill, though. Speaking of kills,
No.
Stalingrad goes down, though.
Yep. Gets tapped by the Wooster.
So Salem's going to
Salem
pump a
does
lot of
get the
damage
super
at the
heal.
Montana now. Like, and now the Montana's only going to have the back two guns, it looks like. 'Cause I think he's overturned. I'm not sure if he still gets salvos of the fronts.
It almost feels like he was expecting to just click on the Salem with this one salvo and just wipe him off, and then he was already thinking, okay, here's what I'm gonna do next.
Oh,
The problem is he didn't die. Oh, detonation! Detonation! Screenshotting
Oh,
that.
no.
Another clip moment.
Oh,
Another freaking clip
no.
moment. Somebody forgot to wear protection in a tournament.
oh no.
Wow. This game's got all the fixins, guys. This is the game of the tournament so far.
How's that for your morale, GWHAT?
Oh, goodness. Now, XIMIX is just going to come into A. They have to walk in. They have to take down this Montana who has beached himself because he had a turn to try to kill Salem.
I think he was just trying to mitigate the amount of damage he's going to be taking from the Salem, because after he didn't kill the first one, Salem DPM is quite ferocious, so he just pumped
Oh,
the
absolutely.
And now he has a
Absolutely.
Conqueror problem too.
Yep. Which is why I feel like he should have just kept on going north and not turning, but it is what it is.
Wow.
That salvo could have been a lot worse.
Yeah. I think there
Put
might
down
be
your
that,
sandwiches, guys.
I think it might be that little issue that occasionally people like to talk about, where if you're beached against an island, shells just don't land on you. We're not sure why.
Maybe because your model is kind of moving a little bit. As GWHAT team kills his own Montana. Just kidding. But did you see those guys? It's like the Greek show's like, have one, buddy. Good luck.
They're healing torpedoes. He was trying to heal him.
Oh,
It's-
that's what those were.
It's the new unique upgrade for the daring.
That's when he gets, it's like you're slapping your teammate on the butt. Go get him.
This is getting quite spicy, actually.
Oh, this is anybody's game. This is absolutely not a secured win for either team. Although I'm liking XIMIX's chances right now. Just putting that out there.
I was thinking I like GWAT's positions more. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the Hindenburg kiting on the map board on the low HP daring. The combination of having the gearing Salem can make a lot of plays. The problem is you're going to have to somehow try and hold out this gearing Worcester before it farms out your Conqueror.
And that's the reason why I was thinking I kind of like XIMIX's positioning right now. The daring can't really do much to the south. So I would expect to see the gearing just smoke his buddy into the B cap, and then that Worcester is going to open up on the Conqueror.
Yeah, but if they go into the B cap, then the daring can backstab and go take A.
This is true.
And then they'll be taking A and C, and then the Worcester gearing is going to have to somehow repush. And if
40
it was like-
chest intensifies.
Yeah, you're like thinking 6 levels ahead here. It's like, all right, what happened? But then the Conqueror's going to have to push in and try and make something happen. But then he's going to get farmed by the gearing and Salem. Hindenburg still just being denied any sort of like access to the map. I just want to point out that Hindenburg has DCP mod in slot 1.
Yep. He's expecting to be shot a lot. At that point, why not just take unique upgrade?
Yeah. I would much prefer like just having the extra HP for like your torpedo tubes and your guns and that, but that's just me, I guess. It's just me.
All right, here comes the Worcester shells on the Conqueror. Conqueror is about to raise the next barn as the Hindenburg takes a gearing torpedo. Oof. Okay, so now the daring egg runner is in trouble.
So is the
Frycon's just gonna walk at him.
He is printing a new ship. He does get docked, so he should be alright getting out here. I don't see a way to respot him right now because the daring of egg runner is suffering.
There he goes.
So now this is looking like a very good position for GWAT if they can get into the caps. But currently they are down and like the points are ticking in the favor of XIMIX.
Yes.
Neither of these darings can actually get into either of the caps right now.
If you look at this Worcester, Fancy's Worcester, I don't like the decision to not go into B. Yes, there's all these torpedoes coming, but I kind of feel like he's trying to hold both sides and in the process might not be able to do that. We'll see. His radar's up. He's shooting at Greek show's daring. Dodges all the torpedoes.
It's going to come down to what the Conquerors can do, honestly, I think, at this point.
Yep, as Wolf runs ahead and uses his DCP, he's got 1 heal left. As Jorben06 has 2 more heals left.
Oh, Conqueror's turning broadside to torpedoes. I think he's going to find the gap by accident. No, he's going to take one
Mind
still.
the gap. Takes 1 in the butt. That will cause the flood, and his DCP just ended. He's forced to heal, but I don't think he's going to be able to heal.
Well, he gets an HE salvo out against the bow of the Salem. That's not what you really wanted there. You do have the overmatch capability. Salem instant DCPs it. I think that is just a dead Conqueror for XIMIX, and I think that's probably going to not be good.
Probably going to not be good is a good way of putting it.
Personally, I'm not a fan of losing my ship. I don't know. Might just be me a thing.
There it goes. Conqueror asserts his dominance on the other Conqueror. And with that, yeah, this is probably going to be a GWAT win, and they're going to secure their position. How would you like to be Kuka right now and find out that you're out now?
Personally, I would be sending very angry messages to Zim. No.
Oh, fancy. His hydro's down.
Oh, no.
Conga line. Oh, the dodge. The dodge.
That was a paint scraper.
Oh, that was a brown alert, for sure.
The only possibility they can get is somehow trying to make a play with the Worcester onto one of the DDs, but he's got it's the how many heals does Salem got left? All of them. Never mind.
So this is the problem I was trying to get at with Fancy playing the middle and trying to play goalie. If you do that, there's just too many balls to block. He would have been better off just going right into B-cap, killing whatever destroyer had the insolence to even think he could go there, and then reacting to whatever GWHAT does. But they played it safe, and by playing it safe, they lose everything. As the Worcester's about to go down here to the Daring Shells, perhaps? Salem Shell? Nope. Oh, look at that bounce. That was cool.
It's time for the Solo Warrior.
Yes.
Fancy's doing it for Kuka.
Yes. Conqueror is going to end him right here. Boom. But he still gets the Daring. And I get a death pick. Things that matter in this game, let me tell you.
World of Warships.
All
the
right.
dying man's action game.
You know what? It really is. It really is.
I've had fun this weekend.
Oh, I've had fun too. And I'm going to... Because I'm nutty, I'm going to keep streaming. I don't know about you, but...
Oh, no, I'm probably just going to raid you then.
Oh, well, hey, thank you. Cool.
Yeah, I'll just be like, alright, I was going to drop all the viewers off over at your place. I'm gonna yeet my last 2 codes out. So if you are listening to this 5 minutes in the past, too late. You already missed your chance to enter.